Flip that around. L flippity flip. All right, y'all. This is a crazy, I'm just getting home from work. So this is a crazy live. Like crazy. But we gotta do it. I'm not ready for nothing at all because I've been doing all kind of crazy stuff to get this ready. And a lot of stuff popped up. Hey everybody. A lot of stuff popped up where I couldn't go on yesterday, and today I'm running late from work. I come home and lady laid on. I'm like, I gotta get this over with. Nothing is set up anyway. So just to get this cracking. Hey Lavender, for a matter of fact, I'm getting a headache because dehydration. Stay hydrated. Listen, how dope is that? Stay hydrated. This is what this is all about. In my condition, I cannot not have water. You know, understand what I'm saying? I have a condition where I have to have saline water. I have to drink salt water. Can you believe that? Thank you, Bert Richardson. What's up, man? So, when I'm saying guava all the time, people be thinking that's gin or vodka or something. Sometimes it's salt water. So, let me see. Just got your chickens and farming tilapia. Amen to that. Hey, Kelly Dennis. Hey, Courtney Jackson. We're gonna be. I'm gonna get right into it because I don't want to keep y'all here all day. I got so many things I'm gonna touch on. That's why I'm not set up because I'm just getting home. I'm gonna start this with this. So it's at the beginning of the video. This water series is not over. I showed you how to make the filter. Okay? There's several different renditions of that. Number one, let's get something out of the way because a lot of people made a good point, which I clearly mistakenly thought it was common knowledge. Okay, when you make any kind of filter, you need to boil your water. I'm getting that right out the gate, because some people came at me a little irate, a little sideways, came in the back door with some kind of craziness, and I was like, you know, that's unnecessary, number one. Number two, I thought it was common knowledge that you need to be boiling any kind of water that you just happen to find. You dig what I'm saying? Boil your water, people. So for the people that was coming in a little sideways, you know, don't do that for me, all right? Don't do that. Number two, for the people that don't know, boil your water. No matter where you get it from. Listen to me. I'm gonna be honest with you. The Berkey says it can take pond water right out the gutter, right into it, and you can drink it. And Diet Coke says is 0 calories, 0 sugar. I'm just saying, you know, you take that wherever you want to take that to, but that's all I'm saying. Boil your water. Okay, I don't care how magnificent something says it works. Always be skeptical. Don't just read the label. Guess what? The gravel that I washed said it was pre-washed pea gravel. Pre-washed. Big sign, pre-washed. You see how much crap came off? And guess what? I rinsed that doggone those rocks for about 30 minutes and it stayed looking like that. I just couldn't make the video that long. Okay? Same thing with the sand. Pre-washed play sand. So I don't believe labels on anything. Labels are put on things because it's the law. Do you understand that? Labels are put in place because of the law. It's not put there all the time because somebody cares about whether you live or die or not, or get hurt or not. Okay, how many toys they release into the public, and they hurt children. They knew they was gonna hurt children. Or how many products they put on the market and it hurt or kill people, and they knew it was gonna hurt and kill people. They just figured it like this: we'll make 40 trillion, and we might pay off 20 million. It's worth it. Collateral damage. That's how business works. If you don't think it does, you need either wake up or do your own research and check and see how it works. Every business has collateral damage. That's all put into play. Like, how much are we going to lose? Not maybe. How much are we definitely going to lose? Okay? So, people and their health and their livelihood and their lives sometimes is the collateral damage that's chalked up on its charts. And when somebody finally gets the lawsuit and it gets passed, they ain't losing nothing. They made $4 trillion. They could give a crap about 20 million. They've got that put to the side already for when it does come out. So anyway, I'm gonna start this out with a couple of other things. Number one, how many times do you need a warning before you do something? You understand? Are you a good judge of character? When you go into a store and somebody's looking across the aisle at you like this, do you approach that person and say, "How are you doing? Is there something wrong? Were you looking at me, sir?" Do you do that? Or if somebody out there looking at you across the aisle like this, do you go the other way like, "That fool got a problem"? Okay? Me, I'm the dude to go the other way. Because you don't know what's stirring inside that guy's mind. Okay? You might just be wearing a pair of shoes that his daddy used to wear, that he hates his daddy or something. I don't know, something not clicking up there. And he might see them shoes, and when he see you, he see his daddy. So you don't know. Go the other way. You don't want to find out why he looking at you like that. Who cares? So what I'm saying by that is, are you going to keep on poking the bear? Are you going to keep on poking fate and trying to figure out, will I be next? Should I keep putting this off? It's like a bill right now. The world is in a situation where it's like a bill that needs to get paid. Do you understand me? It's like a bill that needs to get paid, and they've been sending you like, hey, you past due. You past due. Okay, now you get that yellow envelope to say final notice. The yellow envelope with the red writing, final notice. Next thing they do is send it to the credit bureau, right? And then you're going to have them calling your phone every 5 minutes. "I already got some." Ha. I drink your water. It's probably sweet.
Water. It's got ice in it. It's not sweet.
Mine got ice.
It's just regular water.
Thank you, honey. Pull up a chair.
Oh, wait.
I'm going to be out here just for a hot minute. I just want to show them something, and then we're going to get out of here. In the RV, in the side. The good chair, anyway. So, how long, what is it going to take for you to get yourself together? That's all I'm asking. This is a normal question. What is it going to take? An actual storm actually wipe you out before you start trying to do any of this? Because remember, King Amabata, we was talking about King Amabata. It's a whole bunch of new royalty I keep seeing. Amabata, Amagana, King Amagana, and Queen Amabata. I keep seeing it like, yo, listen, family, we've been doing this for a year and a half. I mean, hardcore, for a year and a half. What else do you need to see to know that this is going to get worse? And this is not a game nor a joke. The prep and practice stopped because we're doing it for real every day. every day. Hey, Mississippi Girl Life. We doing this every day. So, if you watching me just for entertainment, that's all fine and all. That's great. But please, at least read about the stuff that's happening. I'm talking about the realities, not just the stuff in the media, the realities. Please do your own research and you will find out, okay? None of this is a joke. None of this is a game. My question is, from the questions that I keep seeing in the comments and the emails and the Instagram and the inboxes, I keep wondering, like, what is all, listen, I get hundreds of emails, hundreds of comments. You read them yourself, the comments at least. You will see, it scares the crap out of me. You want to know why it scares me? Because it's telling me that many people have not done anything. Anything. So all that keep ringing around in my head is that many people is the people that's going to be running around here in the streets that I'm used to be my friends. Now I might have to defend myself from them because these are the people that never got themselves together, never got themselves ready for nothing. And I don't care how sweet you are, how kind you are, how friendly you are. Listen, people keep saying what they will do and what they won't do. Don't say that. Don't say that. Because when you hungry, when you cold, when you thirsty, you turn into a whole nother person. When your needs are not being met, you turn into a whole different person. Okay? So please do anything to get ready. I don't care. Stack up some beans, some rice, anything you can find. I'm gonna get you in here, honey, because I'm about to go in hard with it. So, okay. So this is what's gonna happen. I showed you how to make this water filter. Okay? I'm going to do a quick rendition of it to the best of my ability. But then I want to talk to you. We're going to do another video. We're going to do 2 more videos that has everything to do with water and health. Number 1, I'm going to show you. Give me 2 ticks.
Tick 1.
Really? Is you ticking me?
Tick 2. Oh, be late.
Oh, help. I'm all ticked out.
Got a tick.
Oh, my Harley just tried to hit me because I ain't been riding it. Number 1, we're going to talk about distillation of your water. Okay? I need you to Hey, what's up, Silver Stacks? Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Good to see you here. Listen, this is my distiller. My water distiller. This is what I need you to understand. I've been showing y'all this for what, 4 or 5 years or better? I even got a better one for you. I'm not even gonna break this out. I bought this. I think the other half of my other one is in the house. But I know this is right here. Okay. This. You know what that is? It's very crude. It's a very crude rendition of this. This is my own homemade wine distiller that I've been using for years. And it still works. This is what they call a worm box. This is what cools down your liquids going through these tubes. When it comes through these tubes, it's just steam. When it comes out here and it's ice or cold water in here, it comes out here as a liquid again. A pure liquid. It's only purified water. Now, with that being said, I'm gonna open this up. With that being said, another way to get good water. If you're in a salt water area, in like our coastal regions or our brackish water regions, that water can be drank if you distill it first. Okay? You have to take the saline out. So, I'm going to show you how to use this, and I may show you how to make one from scratch, but I may not do that. You put both of these together. It's easy. I'm gonna do it real quick. I've done it a billion times for y'all. So we're talking about water crisis. There's water going, there is a problem. Okay, these things are not, the prices on them are going up, and they're not a game. They're not a joke. These things you're probably gonna need in the near future. So you take this out. What I do with my lid? You put your lid on this one, the big pot. You put this coil, screw that onto there. This how my other one worked that I made. It's just I made it. And you put this onto your worm box, just like this. You put this one on your stove or your fire, and it heats the salt water up or your nasty water up, turns it into steam. The steam goes around the tube. Once the tube goes into the ice bucket, the ice or the cold water cools off the steam, turning it back into a distilled, pure liquid coming out of the port right here. Just like the big bucket I just showed you. Okay, I'm going to put this in the link below. And here's a question that everybody keep asking me that you don't need. You don't need it to be copper, because I can't even find copper ones anymore. So if you find one that is stainless steel, get a stainless steel one. But I'm going to put the links below after I'm done. This is how you distill water, salt water. Think about that. Now, what's left over after you distill the water? So your pure liquid is going to come out in a bowl or in a glass, a jug, right? Your pure liquid. And then you're going to have whatever minerals left over in here. Or if you just purifying like pond water, get rid of what's left in here and start all over, make more water. But if you're just purifying salt water, like ocean water, what's going to be left in there is salt. You scrape that salt up, it is literally ocean salt, sea salt, the kind you pay a fortune for. You'll be making it yourself. Now, here's the other thing. Your body can't take too much pure distilled water. It has to have some minerals put back in it. So all you do is take a pinch of the salt that was left out here, put it in the water that you just distilled, you good to go. So not only do you have boiled, safe, pure water, you also have your minerals that you're going to need for your body anyway. And you can drink that water all day. Okay? I've been doing this for years. I've showed you on old videos. I literally showed you on old videos. But I'm going to do one that's a little bit more in depth coming up. So be ready for that. Now, while we're talking about water, honey, can you hand me that mortar and pestle? While we're talking about distilling water, this is something else that I put. It's very heavy, girl. That's granite. What you thought I was just tossing that around? Cause this, yeah, you see it. I still got a little something left. So, while we're talking about distilling water, okay, I showed you guys me crush that charcoal. By the way, I found a way better way to crush it. No, not in your blender. Way faster than what I was doing with my axe. So, this is charcoal that literally, look, it still got crap in it. This is charcoal that I pulled out of my own little fire pit grill out back. This is real hard wood right there. That's the real stuff. This ain't what I bought. But I want to show you something. Can you hand me the? Oh, I should have got you. Those two coffee containers. I did a little before I went to work. We're going to talk about something that's very important, and you need to do more research on it, because once you find out what this stuff is used for, it's going to blow your mind. Thank you, honey. You the best. You the best.
I'm gonna send you my invoice.
I'm about to cash app you in a minute.
Okay.
You okay? You want that? A little cash app?
Yeah.
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 Okay. So, what I wanted to show you guys was the charcoal that we had like this, the lump charcoal that was in the bag when I made the filter, right? I crushed that down. This is what everybody say, hey, baby.
Hey, y'all.
This is what I crushed it down into. Don't worry about that. What I crushed that down into is, that's plastic. Get out of here. What I crushed that down into is carbon. Now you take this carbon. I'm gonna show you a little something now. You gonna see. You take that carbon. Once you bust it down that small, now watch this. Ugh. I'm working in a very small space, y'all. Very small space. You take your mortar and pestle like this. You pour that in there. It can take more than that, but I'm not gonna bust that all the way down for you. You pour that down in there like that. And you grind that down. It goes fast too. Into a powder, it goes very fast. That's granted. You understand? I got a video that I'm going to release tomorrow. Now look at this. Now I didn't do a good job. I just want to show you. You grind that down into powder, and this is what you get. We went from this to this. You see that? That's what we did. Now, you are asking, Led, why would we even bother grinding it up like that? What difference does it make? Because that's what you do. You grind it down into a fine powder because you activate it. I have a video that I've been working on to show you how to activate your charcoal to make either for your health. What activated charcoal does is it sucks moisture out of the air and sucks poison out of the body. It has so many benefits to it. If you overdosed on alcohol, when I was a nurse in the ER, that's what we would give, and we would have that mess all over the place because we're trying to put that in your body, and you got activated charcoal all over the hospital room. Okay, so it's good for you. It's good for your pets. And get this, the sweetest part. It's nothing more than wood. It's just charred wood. So to make it work even better and even faster, you activate it. Now, there's several different ways to activate it. Number one is you got to heat it up. Once you grind it like that, you heat it up to a temperature so high that people just can't do in their house, right? Nobody got that kind of heat just sitting around, and your oven can't get that hot. What's another way to do it? Chemical. So you're thinking, oh, I ain't using no chemicals in my body because that's what this is all about, health. No. You don't have to do it with the high temp. You know what you need? Acid. Acid. Now, I want you to break this down in your head real quick, okay? We use acid. You take lemon juice, citrus juice, or vinegar, and you add it to this. Let it sit 24 hours in that solution. Let it sit for 24 hours, and then you drain that liquid off. You bake it in the stove and you have activated charcoal. Do you hear me? Activated charcoal. I've been doing so much research and it's blowing my mind. Do you hear me? It's blowing my mind. Activated charcoal that'll save your life. With things that I have right here on my land, hardwood, lemons. So what I did, I took this hardwood that I got out of my grill off of my land, okay? I grinded that down. That's what some of this is. Then last night, I took and put my lemon juice that I canned. I canned the lemon juice. You can go back and see my canning videos of me canning the lemon juice. I added that lemon juice and it just started bubbling, right? I'm like, oh my God, it must be working. So this morning, I should have recorded it. I touched it with the spoon, actually this spoon, and it's like a pudding. I couldn't believe it. I almost cried because I'm like, God is something. Yeah. Ooh, you gonna have me go to acting up. He's something. Because everything we need, we always looking for things that we need outside of everything that we already got. He already gave us everything we need. It's right here in your backyard. And we walk right over it, from the weeds, the medicinal weeds, the roots, the bark in the trees. Cinnamon ain't nothing but tree bark. People don't even know where that come from. It's bark. Cinnamon is bark. Everything we need, this medicinal, is right here. Soon turn your head. Look around you. Look up, look down. It's all around you. Let me simplify this for the folks in the back row. We took some burnt wood, grinded it up, burnt wood, the kind, yes, this and still left over in your fire pit when y'all done barbecuing and sitting out for the night sipping. Burnt wood, added fresh lemon juice, and turned it into a miraculous drug. Do you know that's what they got up on in NASA? That's what NASA used. That's what we use in the hospitals. This, the same thing I'm showing you right now. And want to hear something even crazier? I just showed y'all and I didn't let that video out yet. Guess what's the best doggone wood to burn? Nutshells. Peanut, pecan, walnut, coconut. You burn those shells, that gives you the best activated charcoal. Honey, can you give me that lemon juice?
Oh my goodness.
I know, it's only because I love you.
Where is it?
It's in the refrigerator. It should be a little bit left. I'm trying to make a point. That's what I love. See what I'm saying? I'm showing y'all this stuff because it's this simple. It is this simple. See, that's love right there. See, I told your daddy I was going to take care of you. I know, right? You see what that is? That's pure, uncut lemon juice off of Lillian, our lemon tree, that I canned last year. It's so pure, and after this is my first time tasting it, it smells and tastes like tangerine.
What was that face?
That face was, I was about to start singing the blues.
Goodness.
In my side piece.
Uh-uh.
No, oh, that's the wrong song.
Yeah, what?
Sorry, that's the only blues song I could think of right there. I be stroking. That ain't, no.
What?
Just forget all them songs. I can't think of the good ones. The other ones are sad. But back to what I was saying.
A hole in the wall was fun.
No, a hole in the wall.
Baby. There's a little club.
I know, but did you hear what they was doing inside?
No, I wasn't.
Yes, I know. You need to hear the
part.
rest of that song. You would have preferred me and my side piece.
No.
Okay, you better listen to the hole in the wall. They was getting crunk in there. You don't even want. You ain't got nothing bit. So, back to it. Sorry, I'm gonna tell you. So I'm going to hurry up, and I'm gonna show you this filter work again. Day 2 blew my mind. I'm not even gonna ask you to go get me them 2 glasses. I'm not gonna ask you to give me them 2 tall glasses that I was just using the other day to show you how pure my water was. I'm not gonna even ask you to do it. I'm not gonna ask you. Because I love you. I would hate for you to get up. Oh, don't bother.
I'm going upstairs.
Don't leave me, honey. Please don't go. Don't leave me. Okay. Because I just want to show y'all this. I'm giving her the blues. I told you I wasn't ready. Usually I try to be a little bit ready. But dang, this is awful. So we're going to be distilling water. Now I'm going to say, bring me a towel. We're going to be distilling salt water. I am going to dump salt in water and distill it and show you me drinking. Ain't no way in God's green earth I can drink no salt water like that, what I'm going to show you. Oh, thank you, honey.
Is there anything else you'd like?
Don't ask me that on camera. We live. You know we live. I'm just saying, you got to say your words right. All right, what we're going to do is...
Whatever you like.
You watch what you say to me.
Oh, I'm not.
You got to jump. Don't do that to me. I'm on camera. I'm on camera. So, true story. How many people made the water filter that we did the video? They laughing at you like, arr, arr.
No, somebody said, I'll be right back. Gotta go listen to the Hole in the Wall song.
Yeah, don't listen to the Hole in the Wall song. I think the only thing good they did in the Hole in the Wall was eat the chicken wings. The rest,
I thought it was catfish or something.
and chicken wings.
I don't remember nothing besides.
Well, stop singing words. That's like little kids singing rap songs they don't know nothing about.
Hey,
I ain't got no type.
How old was I when that song came out?
I'm just telling you, man. It's still
Why
out.
would I know the words?
You need to listen to them words before you start repeating the words.
I honestly couldn't even understand what he was saying.
That's like Nate Dogg, smoke every day. Yeah, we let kids say that till we start figuring out.
Other people don't know the words either. They just know it. As a kid,
okay,
it's just a fun song.
It is fun for grown folks too. Thank you, Betterson family. Thank you, Led, and your wife for such inspiration. You're going to help me save my children's lives one day. I hope so. I hope so. All I want to do is get the message out. I don't care who take it and who run with it. Just please. It's so simple. Clarence Carter. Ooh, Clarence Carter. Okay. I'm going to get right into this. I'm going to show y'all how this. They brought up Clarence Carter. Golly. All right. I'm going to try to put this filter back up on this. Man, I got a mess going on here, man. I'm almost about to wrap it up, honey. I'm about to wrap it because this done went sideways.
To the left, to the left.
Oh,
go back right. Just make a right stop sign. You sure? You'll end up right back where you're supposed to be.
All right. So this is what we're gonna do. All right. I'm gonna pick this bucket back up like I had it. I was going to actually make one. We're going to make a filter on the next one, but I'm going to show you the results of what we've been doing. Okay, I've been trying to collect my dandelions and throw them out. Okay, so let's get right into it, y'all. I think we about done. I want to know, show of hands, how many people actually made a filter? I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how to make a filter, which you already did. And I'm also going to show you how to make your own carbon straight up so you don't waste no wood. France Green, thanks, Led. I have my garden growing strong, my Blue Eddy, propane generator, automatic light bulbs to come on when the lights go off. I'm prepared. That's good to know. That's what I'm talking about. So we're going to get right into this. I'm going to put this on here. I got so much stuff to show y'all. Golly. Okay. We cooking with gas now. We cooking. In my side piece. Got me singing that crazy. Let's go, baby. Cut a hole in the wall. I had my best time, y'all. In a hole in the wall. I still got on my work socks and duck boots. No strings in them. I'm still from up north. Rock my ducks with no strings. Okay. I'm going to take this water. I'm going to show y'all. Let me wash my hands. I'm going to show y'all what this, maybe it'll help if I wrench this doggone bucket off a little bit. Because it's been outside and kicking up the carbon. All right. Straight up. Now, come on now. This been sitting in this bucket all day. I filtered it again. Now I'm going to show you what it looked like. I'm going to take this off. I'm going to bring y'all over here with me. Y'all see that? This is that same water. I'm trying to get it up. I'm trying to get y'all in some light. Same water that we filtered the other day. I ran it back through. The mud. Everybody seen the mud, right? This is that same water. Now I'm going to show you what the inside of the bucket looks like. There's several different ways to make this. And I found out how to get my water even cleaner. So this is what I want y'all to do. When I told you go 2 inches of carbon, 2 inches of gravel, 2 inches of carbon, 2 inches of, what did I say? Carbon, gravel, sand. Put more sand. Fill that sand up. You want as much sand as you possibly can get. Okay? This is that same one. I added more sand in it. And now it's filtering even better. So, what I plan on doing, I'm going to make this whole... See, this is why I need her. This is why I be needing her. About to bust my lemon juice. This is why I need her. So, we gonna take this off again, and we gonna she can hear the look. You can hear the horror when it's happening. I told you I be needing you.
What are you doing?
I was calling you, man. I was calling you.
What?
Like Pookie, New Jack City. Never mind. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna I'm going to redo this again. I'm going to set this up here again. We're going to do it again. So, don't put me in daycare, honey. I might likes it. No, I don't. I'm a big boy. I don't need nobody watching over me.
Am I able to go back in the house?
Yeah, honey, I'm good. I'm good. I got this. I'm about to be done. I'm about to be done. Dinner and a movie. Dinner and a movie. I'm going to put this back on here. Working with limited space. All right. Now this time, I'm going to put this lid on here. I'm going to show y'all something. I'm going to put this here. Now, you shouldn't be messing with the sand though. But take your same water and run it through slower. Now remember, this was the same mud water. This is number actual true 6 running through. 7. You want to run that through slow. So I'm going to put a bucket on top that's just going to be the water bucket. I want all of this just to be the filter. I don't want the water to be pouring right down in here. So we're going to just fill that back up and let it pour back through. I know this is painstaking, and I know y'all ain't got time to be sitting around watching this, but I need you to do it because I'm doing it. You can hear it cranking down right now. Now, I got pebbles, I got rocks, I got everything right here because I'm about to make me another one. I'm about to make a whole nother one. And this one is just going to have gravel on the bottom, carbon, and then the rest all sand. It's so many different ways to do this, but I'm trying to make the one that the bacteria, the bad bacteria eats the good bacteria, and you don't need like the cotton filter. Okay, that's what they're making in third world countries. So that works so well. They ain't even boiling it, and they taking water straight out the pooper. Okay? So I'm wondering, it's so simple and it works. So I'm going to build one of those, and it's like a bacteria biofilter. They work better than this. And you won't even need grass, you won't need cotton, you won't need nothing to hold that in because the gravel is going to hold everything in for you, the big gravel. And the carbon is just for extra cleanliness. That'll take out activated charcoal, activated carbon, to take out colors and everything, just like the Berkey. That's what the Berkey is. That's why those filters cost so much, because you got two big tubes of activated charcoal. So, okay. All right, we can ask some questions now because I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till that water done and I'm gonna test it again. What's wrong, OV Hurst? Say my words, 07 says, I remember in my 4th grade, we made water filters using empty soda bottles with rock, sand, charcoal, and a piece of towel. Exactly. And I'm gonna tear you up when I let out this one video. And I ain't gonna let the cat out the bag. Something I was doing today at work, being funny. Activated charcoal can be used as toothpaste. Yes, it can. And it's better than any toothpaste out there. What kind of carbon? What do you mean by what kind of carbon? Carbon is just charcoal wood that we just ground up. Do you have to filter rainwater for drinking? You have to filter and boil anything. My advice, I don't like giving those kind of advices because those get technical, legal, and everything. I will boil anything that I collect or filter or whatever. I will boil it. But see, black footies, you don't need no spout. You don't necessarily need one because your water gonna be right back in your bucket. When you pick your filter off, you got a whole bucket of water. The spout is just for convenience. I read crushed cilantro can be a filter too. Where can I buy activated charcoal? From anywhere. But you can listen, it costs a fortune. You can go buy activated charcoal and for the as much as I just showed you that I just made right here on camera, it's gonna cost you about anywhere from $7 to $10. And I just made it for pennies on a dollar. Literally, really for free. Cause I just pulled some wood out of my backyard out the fire pit and grounded it up right here for you. The video of the filter being made is the one right before this, Dorothea. Yes, you can use natural wood chalk. Matter of fact, I still got the bag. Hold on. So y'all can see. In my side piece. Natural wood charcoal. Okay? Make sure it's 100% all natural. Do not use that brand name stuff. Because that one brand name that we all thinking about, that we all take to the park with us, has chemicals and it has other weird stuff in it. Do you put lighter fluid on you? No, I haven't used lighter fluid since, see my son is, I haven't used lighter fluid in about 30 years. Almost, yeah, 30 years. No. About 28 years I have not used charcoal, lighter fluid. You want to know something? I haven't used lighter fluid. Off the subject real quick. You want to know why I stopped using lighter fluid? And I only use a can. I done made cans and everything else. I done bought them. A neighbor I used to have died of cancer. And I was real young. And they said that's what killed him. The lighter fluid. I don't think that's what killed him because he used to smoke and everything else. But I took that to heart for some reason. And I never went back. Let me see. How do you compress it and turn it into coal? I just did that. Go back to the beginning of the compress it and turn it into coal. We ain't trying to make no diamonds. You don't compress nothing. You literally see, you know what's sweet about this? You know what's sweet about prepping and survival? I'm going to tell you why I love it so much. And I've been doing it for so long. Because it's so simple. It's so simple that you can do this with just the equipment, prepping, getting ready for a bad situation, making all of these wonderful, miraculous things, growing things like moringa, burning wood, making activated charcoal. Listen, this stuff is right here in your face. Want to know something? Boom, I'm about to bust your head open right now. You know what this is? Just growing out of the blue, and we said we was going to let it grow. Elderberry. Elderberry trees just start growing right here on the corner of my house. Elderberry. Normally, that's a weed. We'll cut it down. Elderberry. Just right here, just out of the blue. Everything you got that you need for your I guess salvation, it's right around your face. Can you turn it into a lump, not just a powder form? Yeah, I just showed you that too. You don't have to turn it into powder. I got the little small ones. You shake it in a sieve of whatever size of whatever size you want, whatever size of pieces you want. Give something that's gonna shake it down to that size, and that's what you get. How long can you keep crushed charcoal? You going now? Some of this stuff I keep telling y'all, you got to do some reading. Okay, y'all gonna have to do some. The best. Let me tell you the other best part of prepping and making your own stuff. When you read it, you absorb the knowledge better. When you listen to a whole video, I don't care how long it is, boring it is, if it's knowledgeable, you're going to get the knowledge and it's going to sink in your head better. Instead of me just keep on repeating it over and over, I guarantee you, you'll forget the answer as soon as this video is off or sooner. When I read something, the knowledge is absorbed better. When somebody just tell me something like, oh, which way to get to the store? All right, you're going to make a left, make a right, then you're going to make another left. Soon as I leave, okay, I got it. Soon as I leave, make a left, make a right. No, if you sit there and write it down, even if you write it down, you remembered it because you processed it. Me just telling you information does not process it. You have to use the information. You have to actually do the skill and you'll remember it. If not, that's why I keep saying, you got to help me out a little bit. You know, you got to help me out a little bit. How many gallons can we filter before changing? That's another one that kept asking and think. Got to do some read. Let me tell you something, family. This is for survival. This is for survival. And some of the questions that I get like that are questions of just like fun questions. Like questions like you just want to do it for cute reasons or purposes. Listen, you're not going to care. If things keep going this way, you're not going to be asking questions like that. And you know what? You should be boiling your water, but you're going to be so thirsty if things keep going this direction. Look, it's clear. It looked clear to me. You know how many people die in a boating accident on the ocean? Say they get stranded out in the middle of the ocean, they boat. You know why they die? Not shark attack, not exposure. Most of those people end up dying because they drink that doggone seawater and lose their freaking mind. When you're thirsty, you start looking at your private parts like, I remember thinking about something in school. Somebody said it's sterile. Ain't it sterile? You'll start even thinking about that. See what I'm saying? So all of those intricate questions, you need to do your own research on, because I don't know. This is for survival. I don't know. All I know is I just dug mud up from right here. I dug that up. I put it in here. That's why that top bucket is black. I put it in there. And this is what came out. Let's see if it's ready yet. I'm going to tilt it. That's what came out. So I don't know how many times you can use this. I just don't. All I know is it works. You went from driveway mud to this. Everybody saw me do it in that video, and I could show you the entire video, but the entire video is about an hour and a half, 2 hours long. To that. I can't make this up. And I'm going to even give you my control. Hold on, I'm going to get that Berkey water that I had in that video. Where is it? Here we go. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to show you. This is the difference. That's Berkey water out of my Berkey water filter. This is what we just filtered. Do you understand where I'm coming from now? This is out of my Berkey water filter. I will drink this because I know it's right. And this is out of Lead's murky filter. From mud. So, I don't know the answer. Oh, this is what we poured in first. This is what we poured in first. And then we dug up the mud and put it in there. We dug up the black mud and this. And that's what was in going through this filter. That's why this top filter is black. Do you see that? Watch this. I don't want to get rid of my sample, but anything for science. And it's going to be the same when it's done. Let me get my examples again. Okay. But I still haven't seen you drink it. I'm not going to drink it because I ain't boiled it. See, listen. Listen, I'm not going to drink it because I'm not a fool. I'm not here to prove anything to anybody and make myself sick just trying to prove a stunt. I'm here hoping you get this knowledge and take it further. Take it further and make it safe for you. I'm not going to drink this. I ain't boiled it. See, people like to see stuff like that on the internet, like people jumping off the roof of houses into a frozen pool. I'm not that guy. Okay? I'm not that one. Do you think it will need to be boiled also? Yes, this was just how to filter the water. And if you need to know, you need to boil anything, I don't care where it came from. If you found water, if it came off your roof, if you got it out of a pond, a sewer, your toilet, if you don't know that you should boil it, good luck. If you don't know that you should boil it and keep it on to a rolling boil for about 3 to 5 minutes, if you don't know that, good luck to you, family. I promise. Listen, I can only show you the skills that I know. I can't show you how to have common sense though. That's between you and the man upstairs. I can't show you that part, okay? Thank you, Britton Porter. Thank you for that. So this is for emergency people. Why is he sit here and drink it to entertain people? Right. I'm not. You will see me drink it after I boil it. Say they use this in Texas. Yeah. They use it all around the world. My college roommate told me common sense ain't common. No, it is not. It's absolutely not. It's not. And you know what? Listen, this is the kind of thing that I'm trying to let you guys know how bad of trouble we in and how much that we do not know. So how do these life straws work? I didn't make a life straw. There we go. Thank you for giving us the murky. Listen, true story. Out of all the things we do on these channels, you have to use your own discernment to see and do it yourself and read yourself. I don't know nothing else to that's done, Gigi. I don't know what else to say, you know. But I can tell you this. It's not just the water crisis that we in. It's not just the food shortage that we in. You want to hear the worst part? about this, the worst part about this is those are the two things that we should be the most scared of right now: food shortage, power outages, water shortage. We should be scared of those three things the worst, but they ain't. I'm scared of people that don't know how to do anything because they're dangerous. People that don't know how to do anything at all are more dangerous than power outages, lack of water, food shortages. Ignorant people is more dangerous right now in this day and time. Right now, what we going through, they're more dangerous than anything that, or what happened last year. They're more dangerous than anything that we're going through, because the people that don't know how to do anything or don't want to learn how to do anything, those are the people, the only thing they know how to do is attack. So what they're good at is attacking and trying to steal and take from somebody else. That means you're going to have a fight on your hand. That's why they're more dangerous to me than lack of water, food shortages, and power outages. Because now they instantly classify themselves as a marauder because they don't know how to do anything but follow orders or cause trouble, rob and take from other people they got. It's just the truth. Some people just don't want to get. And you know what's one of the names of the woman's on the Atlanta Housewife or Power? The show, it's a show Power, right? If am I saying it right? It's a show Power. Name any character on Atlanta Housewife and Power. Anybody. Those two shows right there. Any character you want. Okay. Nene, I know about her. Ghost, Ghost, Nene, Candy, Kim, Nene Leaks, Ghost. Hey, I can't pronounce your name. Hello, my friend. Say a new subscriber. How you doing? Nene Leaks. Okay. The only reason I'm saying that Portia, or whatever, I couldn't pronounce that right. The only reason I'm asking that is because we know all the knowledge and all the stats on people that don't exist. We know who fought who, why one person is mad at another one, why these two is in a clique and why they can't stand this clique. We know every stat of every baseball, basketball, football team. We know all of the stats on people that don't exist. That's not helping you do anything. You will know this man's shoe size. You will know his basketball stats, how many three-pointers he hit in 1999. You will know how many times he had his hair cut, how many times he got traded, how much money he made last year, what this team was offering him, what team traded him, which one he was a free agent. You know all of this stuff. And none of it helped you do nothing. It's nothing wrong with entertainment, but it's a balance. It's a balance between entertainment and, okay, that's enough. I watched a little bit of Atlanta Housewives. Now it's time for me to get up and learn how to do something. Listen, I would rather watch Dora the Explorer. Hola. You know why? Because you at least learn something from the nonsense. It's a crazy little cartoon, but by you done, you speaking a little bit of Spanish. But if we keep watching these shows and downloading, listen, they modeled the computers and the smartphones and the iPads and the laptops. They modeled that. They're trying to imitate or emulate the human brain, right? They're trying to emulate the human brain. So what else does that emulate? You can only fit so much into that drive, into that hard drive. Your brain is no different. Once it's full, it's full. You can't get no more memory. And the worst thing about this, which they got smart on the computer, is we at least need to make a way where we can add storage. Look, they even got the cloud. You don't got no cloud for your brains. Once your memory is full, it's full. That's why people can keep remembering nonsense and can't never remember nothing real that's going to help them get out of no bull crap. Because they downloaded too many cartoons in their head. And now when it's time for some life to happen, you ain't got enough storage space in your brain to download anything of any substance. They made them computers, modeled them after us. They made them even better because now they can add storage. We can't. And the only way, you know who the cloud is for us? When we want to download some storage, we need some extra storage. That's when you're supposed to be telling your children and your grandchildren stories. That's the cloud. So they took that from us too. Telling your children all of those stories and giving them the information of everything that happened in your life and your childhood and downloading those memories into your child, they're your cloud. They're your hard drive, your extra storage drive that you keep put up. Your children is that. So they're our cloud, if you will, these days, what it's called. Your external hard drive. We don't even do that no more. Stop wasting your storage and your memory on nonsense. Like people keep on downloading nasty movies. Keep downloading that. Now you got a whole hard drive full of nasty movies that you can't get off. Now when it's time for you to do some homework, okay, or write a paper, you ain't got enough storage space. You just spent 3 hours watching Tina tickle a tangerine. So, I'm just saying, family, I can only do so much. We all got to work together. If we don't work together, some of these questions, I promise you, you should click off and hit Google up. I wish it was another search engine I can tell you. Any search engine, just go and ask the question that you just asked me, and they're going to give you several different, if not hundreds or thousands of different answers and directions you could go. You did, please. So I'm gonna get off.
Well, I gotta come find out who she is.
Tina tickling tangerines? No, I don't know nothing about that.
You said something about.
Tina.
Do I got? You gotta come back out.
No, man. No, them was just words.
Words.
Words. It just came, it just flowed off. Why is you watching my show?
What you mean? I'm making sure you all right.
Oh, I'm all right.
Thing.
I'm good.
I'm just on alert.
No, I'm good, honey. Thank you, sweetheart. Honey chunks. I knew I shouldn't have said nothing about Tina tickling tangerines.
You see the faces you making. That was you.
I love you, honey. All right. Next, I'm going to show you how to distill water. I'm going to do that. Do y'all want me to do a video distilling water or you want me to go live? I think I'm going to go live because it's so simple, you ain't even going to believe it. We'll go live and distill some water. All right? Y'all done messed around and got me in trouble. Talking about the hole in the wall with Tina and them. Let me stop. We're going to go live and we're going to distill water. I'm going to put the water distiller in the description below this video so you know where to get one, and I'm going to show you how to use it. Okay? What, OV Hurst, what plant question? Can I get an elderberry cutting, please? When I get some, thank you, Maria Jackson. No, Gloria, you're gonna get me in trouble. Maybe some of us, not all of us, brain. We all got brains. It's just depend on how you use it. Okay, check this out. The water is finished filtering. Before I go, let's take one more sample. In my side piece. You can see how much clearer that is already. Now remember, where's my mud? I don't know what I did with the mud. Let's try it again. Man, come on. How can you deny that? That doesn't need any questions. No questions asked. Damn, that do look drinkable. Look at that. That look drinkable, don't it? Please, you can't tell me nothing. Oh, that ain't gonna work. How I'm gonna put that up against my black hand? We need something a little lighter than that. You see it? That's even better because it's letting in light. Do you see that? Now y'all just watch this live. Now y'all saw that mud I just put through there. It's gone. It's done. Y'all saw that? Oh, that's where the mud was. I forgot I poured it in here. You can't tell me this don't work. And you want, look, now this is our old water, the one we did first. Now I'm gonna hit it again and we still got some Berkey left. I'm gonna, hold on. In my side piece. All right, just before we go. This is Led's murky water. And here's the Berkey water. Say what? Let me do it like this. Get out the way. Now, I got one more disclaimer. To let y'all know. Want to know something? Y'all say that's pretty close, right? Want to hear something? This came out of the sink into the Berkey. This came off of that black mud and that orange mud. Think about that for a second. The Berkey didn't go through this process. The Berkey didn't take mud. This is sink water straight into the Berkey. This is out the ground into the murky. Soil. So you do the math on that. See, I forgot and I left that out of my video and somebody mentioned that and I was like, I forgot to say something about that. This is out of the sink into the Berkey. This is off the ground mud. Y'all seen me dump it into the bucket. Can't make it up. I'd do it live if you want me to. Matter of fact, I don't have to prove it. All I need for you to do is you do it and you will see. And you could be like, damn, that damn Led. Woo, that boy almost know what he was talking about. Do it. Think about that. And look, my little jars, dirty 2 fingerprints. Let me clean them fingerprints off. That all make a difference. There it is. Look, I got them fingerprints off. You can see my face in there too. Like, that make a difference. That make a difference. sink, Berkey, mud, ground, murky. Man, what? Let me be careful before I end up drinking that. That is drinkable. Any questions before I go? Do I use diatomaceous earth? Not that much. I rarely use it. Sometimes diatomaceous earth can be more harmful than it can be helpful. Um, Let me see. Pretty much the same process you drinking water facility uses minus the chemicals. Right. Do I keep suckers on my lemon tree trunk? No, take them off. Which tastes better? Jif. See, I bought supplies to make that today. Filter before it goes into my homemade Berkey. There you go. How long does it last before you replace the charcoal? I don't know. You might want to read up on that one. That's a small version of well water. Very, very true. Very true. People don't even know how wells work. Said that. Thanks for this and the other videos. I'm doing my best. You know why I'm going so hard? How close to an old tree can I plant a new fruit tree? I don't know. Do you recommend bleaching the water to? No. You won't have, it's going to be time. This whole process is, you might not have no bleach. A lot of people is like, oh, you just add a little bleach to that, add a little. You might not have that. Why you say it's more dangerous? What's more dangerous, Jody Bell? Growing ginger on the balcony, no excuses. Amen to that. Did I miss you using the filter build? Hi, Lid. I just got my 2 peach trees, blueberry bushes mailed today. Thank you so much for opening my eyes. Thank you so much. All I ask is you just do it. Because, listen, I'm not getting any kickbacks from that stuff. When I do those videos, growing food, I don't get any money from that. I make money off of YouTube for making videos. But what you learn is yours. You didn't pay me anything. I just, listen, y'all want to hear a secret? I said this before. In a way, let me see. Are you still doing aquaponics? No. Hey, Lid, I got my Blue 80 EB70 yesterday. Congratulations. In a way, you can say it's kind of being selfish. Because I know if I give you knowledge, if I help you get this knowledge, that means we can still be pals. We will never be enemies because you'll have some skills, I'll have some skills, and we can trade. I've been saying this for years. But the people that don't know anything, they're going to become instant enemies because only thing they're going to know how to do is take or steal or beg. And that makes them instant enemies because what were you doing all these years? Thank you, Susie. Thank you for that. Here's my thing. You know, all these hundreds of years we've been like, you should be preparing. Thousands of years, actually. You should be preparing. You should be preparing. You should be preparing. They even said it in the history book, right? You should be preparing. You should be preparing. And everybody's like, yeah. But it's hard to see something when you're in paradise. It's hard to see troubles in Africa when you in America going through the drive-thru and ordering your food. It's hard to know that there's hungry people around the world when all you do is stick your card out the window and a cheeseburger come out. It's hard to know that there's no drinking water in countries when you can just go pick up your $5 bottle of Fiji. My point is this. It's hard to see far away. But what if it's right in your face? Am I the only one that just lived through a year and a half of this craziness? Am I the only one? This is in your face. Hearing people always like, preppers. It's going to be a food shortage. It's going to be. We've been hearing this for years from people and deeming them as medically insane. We have been deeming them medically insane for years. All of a sudden, we're going to all of those deemingly medically insane people for answers like, so when you think it's going to hit? When you think the food going to totally run out? Well, let me look at the stars. I made a chart on this tree over. Now, they're the professors, the same people that we turned into outcasts because we thought they was nuts wearing their aluminum foil hats. Now we're running to them like, hey, so exactly how much water should I store? Think about that. Nobody running to their politicians. They are running to the dudes in the foil hats and burying food under the ground. Bullets and ammo. Okay? It's happening right now. If you didn't learn anything from the last year and a half, you're bound to drizzle. If you didn't learn nothing in the last year and a half, you are in major trouble. If you feel like it's a scare tactic, then maybe it is, because the only reason you scared is because you know you ain't done nothing. I don't know who on the planet you think is about to come save you. They are killing folks for no reason. You understand? Pulling people over for traffic stop, they end up, dead. You think them is the same people that's about to help you in a crisis? You better stop it. You think these same people that's making laws to keep us down? They're literally making laws right now. Today, some laws was passed that I don't even want to mention. Today, laws was passed today that scared me so bad. I'm like, oh my God, I only read about this in history books. My grandmom used to tell me about stuff like this, and they just passed a law. So, do your own research if you don't know what I'm talking about. Today, a lot of laws was passed to basically put shackles back on me. And nobody even know. It's not in the news. It's not being said on the radio. Do your research and you'll see. Nobody care about the politicians until it's too late. Then you're like, oh, he crooked. Yeah, been trying to tell you. Right. You understand? You think about this for 1 second. I don't care what side you're on. I don't like talking politics. I don't like talking religion. I don't. Because it's an argument that will never stop. But I will, right is right, wrong is wrong, and then there's your opinion, right? Okay. They just made laws where you can't be drinking nobody can hand you no water in the voting line. Why would you make laws against little dumb stuff like that to vote? Why would that even, listen, do you know how many millions and millions and millions of dollars it take to make those laws happen and make them go through? Why would you waste so much money and time just to piss people off like that? Like, what is it? Is you getting kicks out of this? Did you win a bet like on trading places? $1. I'll be wondering like, what? So, if you don't see, these are the same people that you're waiting on to save you in a crisis. Louisiana is still, some of it is in shambles from Hurricane Katrina. How many years ago? Puerto Rico. Man, come on, man. They waiting on them. Like you waiting on them. If something go down, I'm not waiting on nobody. I'm not waiting on nobody. You better get yourself up and get ready to handle business on your own, whatever it need to be, whether it's feeding your kids, feeding your family, storing food, protecting yourself. whatever it's gonna be. Venezuela, you cut the games. I'm telling you, I ain't even want to go deep because that end up taking us down a dark alley. I ain't even got the shoes on for that alley. Thank you, Jockey 23 Kids. Um, so I'm gonna get off of here, but I hope and I pray that any of this is helping you. I hope that any of this is helping. Okay, because this ain't a game. It's not a game anymore. Every single day we hear about a tornado, hurricane, avalanche, sinkholes, tsunamis, floods. This is every day around the world. And everybody just, huh? All right, I gotta go. She done told me dinner time. Thank you, Jody Bell. All right, you guys have a wonderful night. My next video, we're gonna be distilling salt water. We're going to be doing a desalination, if you will. I'm going to show you how easy that is. So if you do run out of fresh water and all you got is salt water, we're going to learn how to make that drinkable. All right? And I am going to actually do it, and then we're going to talk about it. All right? Live from 73. I love you, and I'm out. Be safe and get ready. Prep and pray. Prep and pray. And don't wait on me to do nothing. You need to just be reading. You need to be stop looking at tic-tac videos for 5 minutes and just go watch some videos that's going to really tell you something about right now. You need to know what's happening right now. You need to stop looking at problems. And right now it's too late to keep trying to look up the problems. You need to start just coming up with some solutions before you even find out the problem on this one, because you running behind. Like it's solutions that you can do and not even know about the problem. Storing food is a solution that you can do right now and not even know how bad the problem is. It's little silly things. Buy some kind of or make some kind of water filtration system, water collection. You don't got to know what the problem is to do those things because they don't cost nothing. You can start making solutions before you even know what the problem is, because you're running late. So those are things you need to really be working on right now. And you don't gotta know the details of what's going on. Food shortage, water shortage, power outage, fuel shortage. Okay, that's it. I love you guys. Have a wonderful night. Let me get out of here because I gotta still eat, shower. I was about to say so. Eat, shower, and go to bed. I gotta do it again in the morning. All right, everybody have a wonderful night. Live from 73. I love you, and I'm out.